The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Transylvania, Romania, Countess Selena.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DKW Season 3, Episode 1. Hopefully, officially, Season 3, Episode 1. For those who are aware, last week, we tried to do this. Game was a little bit bugged, but you can tell by the ring and the ropes, I managed to change some stuff, managed to fix some stuff up. So, all I'm hoping for is that the game runs smooth and we can get through these matches. Back out, what's up?
And from New
2K being 2K, yeah. The last update messed up a lot of stuff, and it happened literally right before I was about to go live. Because I was tied up with work, I couldn't make any last second adjustments. So we just had to push the show back a week. So a fair amount of changes. Well, fair amount, a little bit of changes, not too much. But from the looks of it, things are working a bit better. Maya Knight and Serena step in their corners. Serena tries to run in for a drop kick. So far the game isn't running slow, so I'll take that. Maya lifting Serena to a vertical base, throwing her over that top rope. Right hand. Second one connects. Serena goes spilling to the floor. Playing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey before cooking dinner. Ooh. Is it a fun game? Ripcord elbow. Side of the jaw. Stomp to that right arm, turning her around. But Serena gets the elbow up. Right hand. Second one. Third one. Tries to line it up. Tries to go for a quick and hasty combo, but Maya throwing her over. Ooh, sends her right to the outside. Yeah, it's just long. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Never finished it. Oh. From the top, sharp point of the elbow. Connecting on her. Bending the arm down and stomping on the back of it. Maya, you can tell a distinct shift back and forth between her movements and how she paces her moves. Almost as if she's trying to throw off the tempo wherever she's facing. While beating them down and now just ringing that left arm of Serena in the ropes. Steps on the hand and again working over that arm. Now just raining down hammer fists. Elbow shots over the head. Oh, and a knee finds her in the mouth. Stomp to the outer arm. Picks her up to a vertical basis. Right elbow, no, gets blocked. Tries to go for the same shot on Amaya. Gets blocked again. That foot finding the side of the face. Kips right up. Serena, collar and elbow. Whips Amaya into the ropes. Goes under. Suplex. I noticed that the moves are still a little bit on the slower side. I might have to look into the arena itself. because I swear it was working fine not too long ago. Why is your hair so wet? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus! That knee to the jaw, and Amaya just got straight up! Snapmare right into the drop kick. Amaya, wait a minute. Serena diving through the middle rope! Crossbody to Amaya on the outside. And now, and it's 2K, there's always going to be an issue. Honestly, yeah. Because I'm noticing no one else has had, like, the slower, like, wrestlers issue. So I'm thinking, like, maybe it's the way I set up the arena. Maybe. Because even now, I can notice, like, small jumps every now and again in the game. So I might try to reset it really quick between this match and the next. Dropkick to the side of the head before ref counts 3. And now again working over that arm. Amaya has a target. It's just the arms of Serena. She locks in an armbar of any kind. I can see Serena tapping out. Tries to go for a European uppercut there. Comes up a bit short. Sends Serena over to the ropes. And a back body drop. Rolls over. Hook at the far leg now. We got 1. Count of 2 and a sharp kick out. Very early kick out. Not willing to take the loss yet. All things considered, but kicks her in the gut. Takes her head in. Oh! Wait. What the fuck? Who the hell is that? Roll up for only a 1 count. Well, the 2 meeting eyes again. Amaya tried to go for something, but a right hand from Serena. And now everything looks like it's running a bit slower, so I don't really know. It's not slower, but doesn't look like it. DDT caught her. Brings her in. Hangs her up in the tree of woe position. Now just sticking that foot straight to her jaw. Take the gut, send her over, stomp on the back. Dropping the knees on that chest. Already significant damage done, and now Serena just showing off. She's up to her feet, calling elbow again. Brings her up. Oh! Plants her down with authority. So now Serena's taken up to the top, no hesitation. Went for the big splash and miss. Now Amaya taking advantage. That head wrench, ever so effective. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit tired. I have been up since like 6 a.m. and I've been doing a bunch of work back to back. Collar and elbow again, rings the arm. Thrusting that shoulder into the mat. Now Serena rolling out to save her ground, but it seems like Amaya just scolding her. There's multiple stomps. Brings the arm and now planting behind, just stomping on. I swear, Amaya is focused on those arms. Main target point. All she has to do is lock in an arm bar and it's over. Instead, oh my, whoa! Shot off a bit of strength, lifting the entire body weight of Serena over that neck, just reeling the knee. But the ref counting. Serena manages to get herself back up and starts just throwing hands. Tries to go for a forearm there, I think. Strength is something else. You're right, Velvet. Also, hi, Ari. Count of 9. Serena, I don't think she... And this match ends in count out. For everything that's happened, honestly, I don't agree with the way it ended, but I definitely think she messed up her leg. Like, yup, to a serious extent. You can see her just grabbing that left knee and not being able to get up either. Yeah, Maya just picked her apart. Still see Serena outside. You think nursing that knee of hers. Not sure exactly what happened right there, but definitely ain't pretty. But it's a win down in the record books. Hope you're self-ransom. Hope you're doing good. But can't stop. I have an awesome stream. All right, thanks for showing up, Lexi. Even if it was just for a little bit. Make sure to watch the VOD, because tonight, Lexi and Sultan still going back and forth in that best of 7 series. I think right now the score's tied up 2-2. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm a bit tired because a lot of work in class and stuff. So yeah. So I'm a bit drained. I'm hoping I can pick up some energy towards the end of this and not like pass out, because that would be unadvisable, especially when I'm trying to host a show. So right now I'm trying to get some energy going, but for the most part I'm doing pretty well. I'm sure you can host in your sleep. A sleep stream, maybe. The commentary is just all snoring. I'll support you either way. It is good to know I have some loyals. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Next match on the card. Let's see what this is, because it's been a while since I actually looked at the card, because this was supposed to be happening last week, but ran into a little bit of an issue. Hopefully it's all sorted out now. Next match is a debut. So let me get you and you. Let's get this started. A few debuts. We have about 4 debuts. So Misty and Thinbone are pulling double duty. Jesus. What are those things on my head? God damn it. It's not supposed to be showing. Yep, double duty. Thin Bone, who, due to a promise in the previous game, or this previous series, still has a championship match he can cash in, because he gotta win, even though I never thought it was possible. Michelle Goldman Miles, or as we know her from the previous game, Misty. Got a bit of a new gear set going here. But I think as per her theme from the last game, she's definitely keeping to a gold aesthetic. That goes without saying. Can't wait to see his championship match. It's gonna have to be at the end of Tutton versus Legacy, the best of 7 series. Which it honestly does not have that long before it comes to an end. And I'm sorry, I looked over to my right and I saw something that almost made me crack up laughing. Okay. All right. And her opponent. And her opponent, Velvet Dove, making her DKW debut. Velvet Dove seen on multiple different federations, MEW, NWOW, I believe VDW also. A firm member of Team No Pants. So I think No Pants Nation is definitely gonna have a foothold of DKW with everything going on. Oh my god, I know that girl. I wonder why. This team Velvet setting opposite corners. Old Mina center, caught on elbow to start. No, comes in with a knee. Jesus. Opening up with a knee, and now Misty. Oh, double underhook suplex, but foot a little bit too close to the ropes. Gonna have to make that adjustment now. Right hand's raining in for Misty. Double palm strike. One thing's for certain, we don't have to worry about that slowdown glitch that was going on before. That's a neck breaker, rings out. And now Velvet just telling her, come on. Might have been a bit of a mistake. Fisherman suplex, locks in the head. Kick out at 1 again. Misty trying to daze and confuse Velvet, I think. Tossing her by the head is gonna do something. Now Misty playing to the crowd a little bit. Velvet just unloading. DDT to finish the combination. Now look at the far leg now. We got 1 and a kick out at 1. As Misty dives to the outside of the ring. Velvet stalking the ropes, keeping her eye on. Decides to go after her. Maybe he played into Misty's trap, but no. Foot to the gut. Turns her around. Rear waist lock. And oh! Big backdrop. Oh, not backdrop. More like a Saito suplex. My mistake. Now Velvet takes up to the top in 1 clean motion and hits an elbow from the heavens. Targeting that lower back. Look at the far leg again. We got 1. And another kick out at 1. See, I just needed to get past that first match, and now I'm confident. Now the energy's flowing. That's turning around. Misty, ooh, tries to go in for, I think, a Busaiku knee. But again, that Saito. Now it looks like most of Velvet's attack is focused on that back. Keeps up with Misty on her way to the outside. Oh, but a kick between the eyes. Misty goes for a rear waist. German suplex. Folds Velvet in half, but Velvet not giving up that easy kick to the gut. A chop, and now just lighting her up. Sends her off into the corner. Chest first. That's gonna encape something. So now Velvet gets right back in the ring, staring towards the outside. Again, Velvet playing the smart game, playing to an advantage. She knew she had the high ground. If Misty wanted to keep in this match and get a win, she had to go through Velvet, and that's not exactly what happened. She went over her instead. Collar elbow now. Takes out the left leg. Works her way back up to the head. And now picks her right back up to her feet. Right hand. 3, 4. 3 right hands and a double palm strike to the midsection. But Misty reverses whatever Velvet was going to go for. Sending her out of the corner. Irish whip right into the opposite corner. Sends her off to the corner again. Sends her up. Oh, wait a minute. Shoots over the top. Ducks under lariat. Comes in with the elbow. And now Misty feeling some sort of adrenaline coursing through her. Look at the far leg now. We got 1. We got 2. And a quick kick out at 2. I'm picking Misty back up. Oh, wait a minute. Misty picking Velvet back up. My mistake. Tries to go for, I think, a gut kick. But Velvet caught it. Rear view! Caught her right off the ropes. Look at the far leg now. 1, 2, and oh! A kick out from Misty. Thought that would have been elementary, but Misty has a little bit more fight in her. But if Velvet's proven one thing so far, like she just stated in chat, she ain't easy. Drop down, leapfrog, goes in with the knee. Now Velvet takes off to the outside, tries to get some air, so a little bit of distance in this match. Sees, oh, clears her. Not sure if that was on purpose. Misty hurriedly getting back in the ring. I think maybe taking a page out of Velvet's book, but I'm not sure if you should have taunted there. Wait a minute, kick to the gut. Maintains control. Snap suplex. Floats over into a lateral press. Kick out at 1 though. Kick to the gut again. Collar and elbow. Sends Misty off into the corner. Sends to the opposite side. Wait a minute. This looks a little bit familiar. Beat for beat. Comes in with a lariat. And now Velvet's taking the lead. Look at the far leg again. We got 1, 2, and 3 off of that. Oh my God, the repeat. The repeat indeed. I'll be completely honest. Hey, it got the job done. GG to both sides. Velvet Dub making Velvet Dub. Well, that's a nickname. Velvet Dove.
Here is your winner, Velvet's Dub.
A very hard-fought debut, but a successful one nonetheless. Proving that durability that's gotten her far. And a big old smile to finish. No Pants Nation has made its way to DKW. Congratulations. And GG. Let's move on to our next match here. And also, I'm very glad that the game is not like freaking the fuck out and like going really slow. I'm glad it's actually picking up pace now. And also because I know some people are still gonna notice Yeah, there is a SmackDown symbol in some places. Originally, when I set up this ring, there was an issue with custom images. I still have to go in and like fix that little bit, and I have to do that. So in the meantime, it's gonna be a little bit of awkwardness until I get the time to fully set everything up. But when I do, we'll be back in perfect working order, just like 2K22. I just need a little bit of time, and college needs to get a little bit off of my Johnson. I'm gonna use that because for once I'm actually trying to censor myself. It ain't fucking working. That was terrible. That was a sudden note to leave it off with. What was that?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 140 pounds.
Ghosts.
The ladies' man, Nate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thin Bone Jabron, or as his real name, Nate. So what do we say about him? Well, he was right. Honestly, jumping in the deep end and swimming with the sharks seems to have done it. Nate did get his first win last season. And honestly, has a chance to go for the world title, or has a world title shot in his future. He just needs to wait for the best of 7 series to be over, and well, all things considered, he has the jump. He's technically next up. So maybe Nate trying to bring in a more intimidating persona, but
And his opponent from no place in particular, weighing in at 220 pounds. Skew.
got a note here. Defect skull. Interesting note. Apparently a part of Glitchdom, a unique faction. So apparently started out as Skull Arthur, but was brainwashed to join Glitchdom. Hence his name, Defect Skull. Guess originally defecting from his origins. A little bit of a maniacal air about him. Very, very ominous. Honestly, if I were Nate, I'd be concerned. He reminds me of Kano from Mortal Kombat. Honestly, I could see it. I see it. I definitely see it. All he needs is like the little metal plate and he's got it. Oh, damn. Oh. Jesus. Just open the match and just starts unloading on Thin Bone. Tries to drop a knee, but Thin Bone moves out of the way. Slides around under him, float over DDT to try to take control. Oh, wait a minute. Thin Bone tried to go for more. Skull just blocks him and just forearms him, and now I'm trying to rev up the crowd, it looks like, a little bit. Brings him in, takes a leg, dragon screw. And now extending a leg in the hip. Jesus. And now just forearms raining down. Dude. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Thinbone's chances right now. As much as I would like to start rooting for. Oh, Jesus. Sharp elbow to the body. Sends him all the way to the floor. And now. Oh, my God. I thought he was actually going to fly. Thinbone just can't get a handle. God. A straight forearm shot to the jaw. And Thinbone, I don't think he knows where he is, but maybe he does. Swings around the fist kick to the leg. He keeps trying to do something, but Defect Soul just has his guard up at all times. And now that fist just needed a stomach. Ref's trying to get them both back in the ring. Defect psyching the ref out, apparently. Now just working over that leg. Now picking Thinbone back up to a vertical base, sending him into the ring. Skull following afterwards. And now going up in the corner. And now diving with that elbow to the spine. Thinbone has not been able to put up a very good fight so far. Count of two, but a swift kick out from Thinbone. Still has some life left in him. Wait a minute, gets out of it. Gets the collar and elbow. Doesn't get pushed back this time. Manages to bring Soul to a horizontal base, but a shot to the midsection stops it. Another sharp forearm has Thinbone dazed. Lariat. Jeez, second clothesline. A third. I feel like Skull and Bone would be the best tag team. Oh my God! A Robinson special to the back of the head. Thinbone is wobbling. Corkscrew forearm. But wait a minute. Thinbone trying to pick the leg. Tells him no, that's not going to happen. Oh, Jesus. Quick slap. Tries to go for another European uppercut. Thinbone trying to mount some kind of comeback. He isn't staying on the defense for long, but I'm not sure how well it's going to do him. Now he just gets mounted and raining down palm strikes as Defect. And again, that sharp elbow point to the head. It's like he's trying to cut through the mask and bust him open. Uppercut, kick to the gut. Rings the arm from behind. And drops him on it. Ow. It's going to do some damage to that left arm of his. Picks him up. Oh. And again, that spinning forearm. Waits him up on the shoulders. Hangs him up to dry. And now hooking the far leg. 1, 2, and that's the match. Good God, Thinbone, I'm sorry. Thinbone was mounting a comeback though. He had some momentum behind him. Wasn't looking to go away yet, but all things considered, I'm sorry, but Skull just ran through him. Great job. Call for the medics. Great job. Call for the medics. Yeah, yeah, I think we gotta get him looked at. I'm not even sure if is he gonna be able to make the later match? Damn it, I bet my life savings on Thinbone. Back Cal, you should not be able to access your life savings. Like, I know it's a contradiction to say that, considering it's your life savings, but I feel like you bet all of them in just a heartbeat. I definitely don't think that's a good longevity move. That's I don't know. That doesn't seem very financially safe. I think Mjolnir might have to be in the room whenever you access your savings. I'm just saying. I just think she has to be there. Just as a little bit of a little bit. Don't tell the wife about this. If you can replace the money, I ain't gonna say anything. But if she figures it out, might be a little bit. I'm just saying. GG to both those guys. So now we move on to our next match, singles match. All the matches for a bit are probably going to be singles matches. Next match on the card, we are going to see match on the card, we're gonna see Ellery taking on Victoria Salazar. Familiar with both these women, made their debuts in the... No, Ellery made her debut in the previous season. I believe Victoria was here since late season 1. I could be mistaken about that, because I do not have an official note of when they debuted.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from another time, L.R.E.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Saiyan from another time, Ellery, came in to test herself as a fighter. Apparently established rules for herself. No Super Saiyan, no flying, no key control, just straight up martial arts. Try to get the win. Honestly, I respect that. As someone who can technically change his entire form into that of a dragon. I don't do it often because, well, I like to not have to pay for repairs on this building and for anyone that gets hurt. Let's just say a 30-meter tall giant suddenly popping out of a stadium could cause a lot of collateral. So I am glad that she is not throwing ki blasts around, or else we would be very fucked when it comes to collateral. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit, you know. A little bit. The firework echo. Just a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. We hate to have to foot that repair bill. Honestly. What's crazy is it gets a lot larger when you're the direct cause of it. Suddenly there's lawsuits and everything. But then no one can prove that a person turned into a giant creature, so there's that little bit of like insanity plea that I can use. But I don't want to waste all that time in court, man. I have a show to run. I have classes. Believe it or not, I have a life. Victoria Salazar. Victoria and Ellery, both not a similar story, but a similar place. Way to find the loopholes. Good job. Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky. Thankfully, I programmed a code to read through thousands of legal documents in like 3 seconds. It's super it's not easy to program, but it's super fucking easy when he's around. Oh, wait a minute. Shot between the eyes, I think, from Ellery. Aiming down and now working over that back of Victoria. Victoria, the agile powerhouse. Ellery, a very hard-hitting striker in her own right. Fairly talented martial artist. Axe kick back of the head. Both these women surprisingly found themselves in a similar situation of almost stagnant in the women's division last season. So I'd imagine this season they're trying to find their way out of that slump, maybe get into title contention. But that's going to require them to get a few wins and a little bit of consideration from the council before they go up to call for that title match happening later tonight. You have to imagine both of them are going to be having their eyes on as Victoria showing the strength, locks in a bear hug. But now Ellery dropping that elbow on the side of the head, the neck, and now the clap to the side of the head. It may seem like a weird move, but if you hit someone in the side of their head with that, their eardrums get messed up. It's an easy way to disorientate. Disorientate. No, that's not it. Disoriate? No. Wait, it was disorientate. Fuck. I'm terrible with English. Let's just call it there, right? I may be writing a bunch of essays, but I'm not good with speaking English on the fly. As a flatliner from Ellery hooks the far leg now. We got 1, 2, and a kick out from Victoria after 2. Discombobulate. That's the word. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Sends Victoria off into the ropes. Tosses her in the air. And Victoria, I don't think she's ever encountered a Saiyan before. It might be the first time someone has matched her beat for, well, not the first time, but one of the few times someone has matched her beat for beat when it comes to power. One of the only others would be Yo and Queen Mjolnir, and we all know about those clashes. They got crazy. It's over, trying to go for that knee. Kick to the back of her right knee, though. Might slow her down, the agile nature. While Ellery planting that foot, but a kick to the back. Hopes to create some separation. Right hand. Big clothesline. Ducks underneath. Victoria. Big back body drop. Now finishes off with a spine buster. Center of the ring, right in the middle of that DKW logo. Hooks a leg, 2, and a kick out. Not going anywhere. And now striking down. Now Victoria, I think setting up to fly, I think, fainted her out. Fainted me out along with her. And now just lurking in the ring. Ellery, I don't think willing to take that quick ring in. Thought Victoria was going to keep the high ground. Victoria said, I don't need it. Picks her up. Planting her. Very, very awkward fall that could cause. If you come down the wrong way from a power slam like that. That sharp corner of the steel steps being driven right into her chest. If you come down awkward from a power slam like that, you could definitely mess up your head, your upper back, all of it. Your neck too. So, but even when you tuck and roll like that, wait a minute, DDT to counter. She was gonna lift her a second time, but Victoria finding a way out of it, and now picks her up. Big spine buster. Now Victoria a little bit sluggish, but trying to amp herself up. And goes for the spear. No, gets hit with the knee and the shoulder. Ellery saw it coming, had it scouted, and now trying to bring up space. Jesus, that big shot to the head. Look at the far leg now. We got 1, 2, and a kick out for Victoria. Ellery cannot believe it. That shin hitting right in the middle of the face, but now measuring up again, picks her up. High up, spirit bomb. 1, 2, and no, another kick out for Victoria. Not going away yet. Ellery again with that flatliner. Now measuring again, trying to put Victoria out. If 1 wasn't enough, if 2 wasn't enough, you gotta go for the 3rd. Another spirit bomb. Chooses not to go for the instant cover, instead going for the patented hook of the far leg, really trying to reel it in, make it all the more difficult to kick out, but she still does! Victoria rolls out of the way, showing why she is so durable. Release German, showing the power off now. And now locking in those legs, really putting them to the test, trying to slow down the Say and Ellery. Now stomp to the face. Goes in with the sharp point of the knee. Turns her all the way around with that. Goes off the ropes. Big splash. Vintage Victoria right there. Now trying to play up the crowd a little bit. Trying to get some more energy. Sends her off to the ropes one more time. Back elbow. Does not hit as true as she would like it. Tries to go for a clothesline. Ellery goes around the back. Forearm to the back of the head. Sent Victoria down onto the mat, but an elbow to the midsection. Now Victoria, call an elbow. To send her to the opposite corner. Comes running in. Big clothesline to follow up. And now measuring. From the middle of the ring, kick to the gut. Cutter. Reels it in, and Dragon Slayer is applied. Ellery, though, getting out of that quickly, not trying to stay in that lock for too long. Tries to go for a high kick. Ellery sidesteps it. Big pump kick. Hits the mark. Stomp to the rear of the back. Turns her over. I think Ellery looking to neutralize Victoria's agile game. Trying to take this maybe to a power game exclusive. Or just trying to make sure she's faster. Not sure exactly, but hook of the far leg now off of that. We got 1, 2, and 3. Ellery. Not enough strength left in Victoria to kick out. But damn, did she prove she was here to play. Brutal back and forth. The high Kinshasa. 2 spirit bombs, flatliner, and still was not enough to put Victoria down in the moment. Ellery walks away with the win. But all due respect, I think she made it out by a sliver. A hell of a back and forth between these two women. Well, Ellery did get the win. I have to admit, a performance like that has to get the attention of somebody higher up. It was damn close. It really was damn close. Think about it. 2 whole spirit bombs. Nothing. Still kicks out at 2. Two high kicks. Still kicks out at 2. 2 flatliners. Still kicks out at 2. She was not willing to stay down for more than 2 seconds. It was crazy. Trying to make sure I got names here. Taking physical notes today, so I'm not racing between tabs. Let's see how this does me. GG to Ellery and Victoria as we move on to our 5th match of the night. Next match is a female debut, funny enough. So we're gonna see Misty again in action tonight. Said both people pulling double duty. I'm not sure if Thin Bone can really pull double duty. We're gonna have to check in on that after this. He has a bit of time until his next match, so hopefully he's able to make it. But with everything said, it's gonna be interesting. Also, next week I am taking a bunch of finals classes or final exams and submitting reviews and stuff like that. So, with everything said, after next week, I should be more free. My schedule should be freed up. So I'll have a bit more time to update some stuff. Funny enough, I was actually updating starting soon. I'm gonna wait till after the introductions to finish that, because English is taking a little bit of a cooldown. Apparently I overused the skill a little bit, so yeah.
The following contest.
So it's wrong stream. There we go.
One fall, making her way to the ring from New York, Michelle Goldman Miles.
Misty, we saw her earlier tonight. Not quite able to pick up the win over Velvet Dove, but had a pretty good match. Had a bit of respite in the back. What's your major or focus? Right now I'm majoring in IT. Pretty much I've been a tech geek my entire life. since I was a kid, so I decided, hey, let's make it into something. So yeah, that's pretty much my major. Right now I'm taking like 4 different classes. I think 2 of them are gonna, no, wait. Exam. There's essay. Yeah, 2 of them are gonna have finals tests, and 2 of them are gonna have like essays that we have to finish. Well, actually 3 are gonna be finals. 1 is just an essay. So I have that little bit. It isn't even that much, but yes, I've been drowning in work between. Because apparently professors like to go, hey, so get started on that essay. Meanwhile, here's everything else we have. It's still a lot, it really is. And all the way from Tokyo, Japan, you know, alright, making her debut. Seen a little bit of this young lady over at KWL. KWL making a bit of a return. Apparently, you know, takes this as a chance to get in the ring. Wants to bridge the gap. What I've seen, interesting wrestler. So we're gonna see if some of that can be put on display in DKW. Definitely see a lot of potential in that young lady right there. Both wrestlers ready. Me in the center of the ring, right hand. Ducks it. Bringing both arms. It's like a butterfly hold. Dropping that knee over the back of the head. Oh, wait a minute. Already taken off towards the top. Just getting started early. Elbow, no, does not hit the mark as intended. Calling elbow. Brings her up. Big belly to belly. Turns her on with the right hand. Locks her in. Reverse DD. No! Reverse suplex. And now dropping that knee. Wait a minute. Taking over. Oh, wait a minute. Ties are up immediately. Seemingly out of nothing, but now Misty undoing it. Misty, while she's still learning, still making impressive strides in her wrestling. I'd imagine it's not gonna take long for her to be an actual member of the roster. Then we're gonna have to find a new female jobber, which is gonna be interesting. Anyone know if Cindy Lawler works Thursdays? Oh! Fisherman's Brainbuster from Yuno, though, showing a bit of that strength. And a kick out from Misty. Swift kick doesn't quite hit the mark, but... Oh! Springs off the ropes, tried to go for a heel kick, but... doesn't hit as fair as she would want it to. Misty sends her out into a corner. European uppercut. Sends her out. Rear waist hold. Decides to grab her by the scruff of her neck, set her up on the rope. Sends to the other rope. Clothesline, no. The misdirect takes her out. Oh. Last I heard, Cindy Law was possibly joining the main roster. Oh. That's an interesting rumor. Honestly, I can see it. I definitely could see it. And you know, for a little bit of a trip. Misty trying to go for that, trying to take that leg. A sling blade from Yuno. Out of 5. Brings the arm. Interesting back and forth. Already halfway through a count. Count of 6. Misty finds her way into the ring. Yuno following suit. Gets in a good distance. That's not give Misty the high ground. Smart play by Yuno Arai. And now ducking below. Big forearm. Knocks her right off her feet. We got 1 and a quick kick out from Misty. Wait a minute. Grabbing the arm and now just going in with those elbows. Brings her up to a vertical base. Turns her around. Oh! Split! Inverted DDT. Her leg was folded. Drops it again. And now, count 2 and no, a kick out from Misty. Not willing to go away yet, but you know, not measuring from the top rope. Ref tells her to get down. He might not like the result. Oh! Turns out Yuno didn't like it. Big scoop slam from Misty. Apparently had it scouted, knew what was gonna happen. But Yuno catches her the moment she turned around. Now just working over that left leg. Tries to pick her up by the head. Misty returns fire with the jawbreaker. Collar elbow again. Northern Light suplex. Real grip on the arms. Takes out the legs again. Baits her in and now just hooking those legs deep. Trying to go for that leg lock. Turns her around. Throwing those forearm shots. Might have jammed that left knee up a little bit. Not much padding around it. Drop down. Oh my god! Good kick and a neck breaker to go with it. That was a well-placed corkscrew kick. And now dropping that knee again. Calling elbow. Wait a minute, grabs her by the head. Twists, sends her over. And finishes off with a dab. Yep, that's Yuno. That's Yuno, alright. Tucks in the head. Fisherman's brainbuster again, second time. And now trying to pull the arm out of the socket. The more messed up your arm is, you may not realize it, but the more lighter your punches are. And a double stomp from the heavens. As another split. Doesn't go for the pin she went for last time. Decides to hook the far leg. Make sure it's certain. And yes, it is Yuno Arai arriving in DKW. It was a very crappy pun. Sadly accompanies a very good match. I should see myself out the building.
Here is your winner.
The winner of this match. Don't know why the announcer can't say it. Yuno Arai. Misty stood no chance. She put all that effort into out of the match before. Yep, that's her name, Misty. To be completely fair, Misty did manage to put up an impressive match. For someone who's already been through a match tonight, she's managed to do 2, almost seemingly back to back. She had 2 intermissions to get her rest up and then just came right back out. So hey, it's testament to her cardio. She came that far off of what, a normal stamina reserve? It's impressive. GG to both those women as we move on to the 6th match of the night. Sixth match of the night. See Danny Weaver going one-on-one with Aaliyah Amir. Bit of unspoken history between these two. Going back a fair bit, actually, thinking about it. It's been going back a fair while. Danny recently showing up and showing out at the Rancho Cucamonga Dojo and Taqueria Shop. Having her own matches over there. Where Aaliyah Amir was first trained. Danny and Aaliyah, they definitely had a few encounters. I think that's the best to say. The most notable one being in that triple threat with Lilith Knight for the DKW Women's World Championship. To be the inaugural champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Long Island, New York, the prototype, Danny Weaver.
Or Staten Island. But yes, both these two have met before in that triple threat. Aaliyah almost on a fairy tale like run to take the title after being eliminated in the first round, overcame obstacle after hurdle. But the only one she couldn't get over in the end was Danny Weaver. Ended up taking that fairy tale ending of hers and just scrapping it. God, I love this look. Thanks. Honestly, I wanted to give Danny new gear, but I didn't know what to do for 22. So I'm glad, I'm happy at what I was able to do at 23. Okay, so a little bit of an announcer glitch. I'll deal with that. From the Rancho Cucamonga Dojo and Taqueria Shop, Aaliyah Amir. Like I mentioned earlier, when the inaugural Women's World Championship was crowned, was given to Danny Weaver after winning that triple threat. Aaliyah, the last one to be pinned in that match. Fairy tale like run from being first eliminated in the tournament all the way to the end, winning the losers bracket and going in as a third member of that triple threat. It was all full speed, foot pedal to the metal for Aaliyah, almost getting that fairy tale ending if not for that woman outside of the ring pinning her and becoming the inaugural champion. So a fair bit of resentment possibly brewing from that. But Amir, she has a point to prove with this one. It may not be for the title, but she picks up the win over Danny. She could prove that she could have been the one to be the inaugural champion. As Weaver starts out with a knee spear, Amir blocks the forearm shot. Another kick to the gut from Weaver. Now Pele kick to follow up. Kick to the side, maybe to wake Aaliyah up. Tries to go for the leg pick. Amir goes in, calling elbow. Tries to shoot her out. Kick to the face. Now brings her in. High angle. Uranagi. Almost like Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada-esque. Uranagi. Brutal one. It's Aaliyah Amir sends her to the other side of the ring. Quick jab. 2 chops. Brings her up on the shoulders. And brings her down with the Death Valley driver. Look at the far leg now. We got 1. Count of 2 and a quick kick out from Weaver. Amir seemingly already pulling ahead. Remaining calm, cool, and collected, not overstepping her boundary. She knows she's in there with an experienced, I don't want to say vet, but oh, Poison Rana! Experienced wrestler in Danny. Knee to the gut. She's won championships in multiple federations she's been in. So she's not facing someone who just started. She's not facing someone who just graduated either. In terms of experience, Danny wins out. But that'll be underplaying Amir's triumphs in the recent season. So now a shot gets blocked and Danny unloading those kicks. Mate, what's going on? Tries to go for a quick jab, a kick to the head, breaks it up, and now Danny taking the better of the outside brawl going on. Kicks her off of Amir. Tries to go for a quick jab. Tries to go for a kick. Gets ducked under. Drop kick to the back. Already at a count of 5. Whack. And a suplex from Amir to Weaver on the outside. Count of 7 now. Amir gets back in the ring. Danny follows suit. Not sure about the taunt there. Might make her pay for it. Sends her off to the ropes. Drop down. Oh, wait a minute. Rolls through. Double stomp. Hits the chest. Hooks the far leg now. We got 1, 2. A quick kick out at 2. The new seasons of every show will be interesting. Honestly, a lot of people are taking April to start up the E-Feds. It's E-Fed startup season. Full swing. Oh, the flatliner! Turning things around very quickly. Gonna take the time to try to get Danny away from those ropes so she can't use them to escape the pinfall here. Either she's gonna use energy or you might get it. No, it's gonna be a kick out of 2, but still made her use energy that could have been used later on in the match. Another springboard Pele. It's Aaliyah and Danny show. Yeah, that's the match going on right now. Finding out if these two have history in DKW. Wasn't for Danny, Amir could have been the inaugural women's champion. So this to Amir, I imagine, has got to be a little bit of a long time coming. Top rope, standing Spanish fly, and the crowd is eating it up. Danny rolls out of the way, connects 2 high kicks, a big chop. Jab, tries to go for the back fist. Almia ducks under. Goes under, tries to go for the exploder. Danny stops her in her tracks. High kick, no, gets ducked, takes out the back leg. Drop kick to the spine. I didn't even know she had that move. I guess we're all learning a little bit today. Kick to the outside knee. Shining Wizard. Weaver got hit with it clean. 1, 2. Oh, and another kick out from Weaver. Amir could have had it there, but now ascending to the top rope. Standing Weaver up. I think I know what Amir's going for. See if she hits it. No! Weaver sidesteps it. Picks her up back up to her vertical base. Collar and elbow. Whips her off into the corner. Danny running in forearm. Hits the mark. Setting up off that corner. Perfection's end. Now look at the far leg off of that. 1, 2, and oh, a kick out from Amir. Still fight left in Amir. Crowd now changing to "We're Not Worthy." Danny from the top, corkscrew moonsault. Hooks the far leg again off of that, trying to take the win in this one. Gotta do it, another kick out from Amir. Danny cannot believe it. Super perplexed. Flap, wait a minute, picks the leg and now trying to go for that knee. Trying to target that knee, trying to get a quick tap out to end this match. Stamina may have been conserved, but Danny not putting a big enough target on that knee. Aaliyah is going to be able to get out of it, but still damage done nonetheless. Now again, locking her up, sends Weaver off into the corner. Kick to the top of the head. Wait a minute. Cartwheel, handspring, moonsault. Standing position. Weaver gets back up to her feet. Aaliyah, lying waiting. Exploder. Wait a minute. Reverse. Rear waist lock. Into a backdrop, and now turning her around. Gets the head. Pele kick to the back. That's gonna send a sting sensation all the way down. Big splash does not go the way Amir planned it. Oh, hard lariat. Turned Danny all the way inside out, upside down. Now a kick to the back of the head. Kick between the eyes from Danny though. Kick to the gut. Aaliyah sidesteps it. Kick to the gut. Both of them sidestepping it. Both of them not willing to go out yet. Aaliyah picks the head. Picks Danny up. Breaks her down. Trying to go for more. Kick to the gut. Not hits this time. Lighting up a combo on Danny Weaver. Sends her off the ropes. Off. Interesting arm drag. Hit. Spring. And a kick to finish. A unique display of athleticism. Back and forth between Danny and Amir. And now Amir going for it a second time. X marks the spot. Hits it clean. Look at the far leg. 1, 2. Amir gets the win. Fuck, English went out the window. An impressive back and forth. Could have swore you said daddy instead of Danny. English leaves very often. I need to fix that. But an interesting win and a hell of a match for Aaliyah Amir. These two could really fight forever, honestly. With the way they were going back and forth. That right there. Honestly, that could have went either way. I think Aaliyah Amir with this one definitely proved that it could have been her that night taking home the inaugural DKW Women's World Championship and earning that title in the process. Definitely could have been her. But I think with a little bit of a pass, conquered here. Another hurdle jumped. There's only one more left. I can imagine it. The title around that waist could be an image in her mind. But could it come to reality? We'll have to wait and see. That's a good match. That was a damn good match. Next match is a debut. What I heard, apparently, when Ellery was making her way to the ring, she was spotted with someone. They were spotted in a hoodie, pretty much concealing their entire face. So we couldn't really get a good look at them. But I could tell it was a man. That's the most we got. I got word that Thin Bone is able to compete, though he's probably gonna have to be careful. Can't blame him. Cannot blame him. Cannot blame him in the slightest. I should give out some shout outs while I'm here. One to Scurvy Dog. I know recently he's been streaming. Retro Kukumoon Dojo and Taqueria Shop. Unique E-Fed. Training wrestlers and selling food. Damn good, by the way. I may have had a bit before I came in. And it's Mari playing a little bit of Overwatch 2 recently. Oh, I didn't know he played.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 140 pounds, the ladies' man, Nate.
Thanks for the shout out. Avoid ruthless aggression tacos before going live. Oh, believe me, I know. I know. I've been around certain foods for a while. I know at a glance when something is dangerous. That ruthless aggression taco is something dangerous. Definitely wouldn't eat that before a show. If it's in the middle of the afternoon where I know I'll be free for the rest of the day, then maybe. But it's gonna have to be a lot of precaution. I realized. God damn it. Most of the entrance was skipped, but I have a funny feeling. Now Thin Bone in the ring. Rearing to go. Hopefully he heeds the medic's words.
And his opponent from another time, weighing in at 250 pounds, Josh.
Wise man. I have been told. Another person from another time. Like I mentioned earlier, apparently Ellery was accompanying Josh, I'm getting his name, to the ring, or at least to the stadium. They parted. Two spotted together. I'd imagine with him being from another time. Oh, is he also a Saiyan? I think he might be another Saiyan. Yeah, I think he might be another Saiyan. Oh boy. Thin Bone's in it for this one. Hopefully Josh holds up to the same morals as Ellery in the no transforming category. It'd be great. It'd be real great if he did. You know, property damage is a hell of a tax. It's a hell of a tax. Thin Bone set up in the corner. Not sure if he has medical tape under that vest of his, but I'd imagine there had to be some. Ooh, big overhand chop. Thin Bone tries to go for a grapple on Josh. Another overhead shot. Stops the momentum. Turns him around. Wait a minute. Thin Bone. Oh, no. Hip check. Shot to the gut. Second one. Oh, sending Thin Bone to the outside already. Oh, God, coming down hard on that back. And Josh already ready to... Oh, I was going to say take flight, but instead, drop kick through the ropes. I will say one thing. This man, Josh, is high-key physically imposing. Like, this guy is actually just looming over Thin Bone. I mean, most people do, but... Yeah, that build is kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Now locking the legs. Driving them both down. That's gonna put some real pressure on those knees. Especially for Thin Bone in this scenario. I'd advise him to play more to his speed, but you neutralize the knees of somebody. Now it's targeting the back. How much can you really do? Now he just gets a foot hold stepped in him. Bit of a slow-paced match, this one. Kick to the side of the head. Now to the... Looks like the right shoulder blade almost. And now stomping down on that arm. This is the first time I've seen this move this season. If anybody else has it, we're gonna have to talk. It has now been acquainted with Josh. He has this move. If anybody else has it, or I see this thing getting spammed, it's getting removed. On elbow. Wait a minute. Thin Bone fights back. Hangs him up on the top rope. Shot to the midsection though. God, Josh just gut checking Thin Bone. And now side Russian leg sweep. Thin Bone is gonna have problems breathing after that. We got one, we got two, and a kick out from Thin Bone. Josh man thought it was over. Oh my God, sailing over the top. Tope con Giro, I believe it's called. I could be wrong. It's probably not that. Shot to the midsection. Back elbow from Thin Bone. Thin Bone trying to mount some kind of offense. Big close line to follow up. Josh pops right back up to his feet. Sends Thin Bone all the way to the other side. Now gets in the ring at the count of 3. Shouting. Wait a minute, Josh. Going up to the... Wait, what are you doing? What is he doing up there? And oh my Jesus! Flies over the turnbuckle, elbow meets thin bone right between the eyes. I don't think he was ready for it. No, again, just breaking down thin bone piece by piece by piece. Dropping the double knees. Calling elbow again. Now just laying in those kicks. Thin bone. Definitely gonna be feeling something after that. Knee to the stomach, and now just unloading a vicious combo on him. Josh gets right back in the ring. Stalking. Count of 7. Not sure this is gonna be good. I mean, if he wins, he gets a count out victory. He's stalking, impatient. Thin bone recovers. Count of 9, gets in the ring. Oh, big clothesline. Second one follows up. Tries to go for a kick, grabs it, sweeps the leg. And now Josh getting a little bit more amped up. It looks like he's a little bit tired. Maybe he didn't expect as much stamina to be used. And now just rocking thin bone with the elbows. Sends him off into the ropes. Sends him up. Face first, he goes down, and now hooking the far leg. A lot of people send thin bone into the air. And that's gonna be Josh's win. That is impressive. Impressive show of dominance, honestly. Not as grueling as that first match, but all the same left marks. Josh trying to feed off the crowd a little bit. Seems like they're receptive to him. He's playing it up. Not a bad debut for Josh. Impressive one at that. GG. Welcome to DKW. Now moving on to the 8th match. I'm gonna hand it off to the men for a little bit. I feel like I remember these two meeting, but it not being very long of a meeting. Next up, we got Will Ospreay going one-on-one with Nathan Boloshek. Hey, what's going on, Dazul? This match getting started. A quick shout out.
Why is there a puddle here, Duck? Sir Quackington has left the building.
What? I'm sorry?
Yep.
God damn it.
Do you believe this?
Listen, Daz. Gonna be completely honest.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got caught with your pants down, dog. I don't know what to tell you. You got caught with your beak on the floor. I don't know what to tell you. You need to make sure that gets, like, screwed back in place or something. Hey, yo. Hell, assassin turned Commonwealth Kingpin. Will Ospreay. Showing back up to DKW. Has fair share of matches, fair share of back and forths. Now back to now to take on what I believe is a first-time meeting between him and Nathan Boloshek. I could be incorrect about that, but I believe that is true. Got caught in 8-bit. You did get caught in 8-bit. Don't know what to tell you. Got caught with your beak on the floor. I'm sorry. But yes, the Zul RGB NWOW are part of GCA Galactic Corporation Alliance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the name. Pretty sure that's what it stands for. But yes, give him a bingo. Yes, give him a much appreciated follow. 100% is worth the way he runs his show, the effort he puts into it. He has all sorts of effects going on, and like while on DKW, you can see we're kind of bare bones with it. We don't really do a lot of visual stuff. Dazul, a whole lot of work put into his EFED. I shit you not. The amount of things this man does for a show to be good is insane. So just really go over, give him a much appreciated follow, and you are going to enjoy a much appreciated wrestling match. As the ref rings the bell, and here we go, Nathan Bolashek and Ospreay. Bolashek opening up with a shot, Ospreay with the rear roundhouse kick, it looked like. Dropping that knee on that arm. Kick between the eyes. I believe Bolashek a win going into this season off of last season's finale. Zul's amazing. Yeah, he is. Ah, shuck. No, aw, shucks me. You know you deserve it. You put the crazy amount of work into your EFED, dude. Stomp on the arm now, Ospreay. Taking over a little bit. Brings him up, knee to the side of the face. Kick to the inside of the knee, now just lighting up. Oh, Tieres. Ospreay keeping on Bolashek, not trying to give him too much space, but now Bolashek got the knees up. On elbow, rear waist lock, German suplex, folds Ospreay in on that head and shoulder. One thing I want to point out is Ospreay, that neck is not a... Oh! Used to be broken, had to get it surgically repaired. Head and neck issues constantly plaguing him. I think Nathan may have done his homework, because that tope... Good shift to position, and now Bolashek just weakening the arms of Ospreay. If you remember, last season Ospreay looks like he's gotten some gains on him from then. Well, they only won a lot of people, and a little bit of wardrobe change, a little bit of attitude change. He hits him with a discus lariat, lateral press, and a kick out of 2. Stomp to the head, no, rolls out of the way. Oh, wait a minute! Whoa! Leaped right into a Hurricane Rana. That was impressive. Caught Ospreay in the middle of a run, and now drop down. Get him in a backbreaker. Ospreay mounting some kind of comeback against this offense that Bolashek's been using. But gets sent into the corner anyways. Face first. So up on the top turnbuckle. Now pulls him in. Inverted superplex. Lifts him up in a reverse Falcon Arrow. Hooks the far leg. Really trying to reel it in close. Count of 2 and a kick out. Ospreay not done yet, but right now it might be spelling the end of the Commonwealth Kingpin as he locks it in. Jesus, really back on the head and neck. He's been targeting this entire match. Ospreay not in a good spot, not able to get out. The ropes are pretty far, but he manages to slip out of it. Stomp to the lower back. And now it needs that same lower back and a neck breaker on Bolashek. Springs off the ropes, rolls in, gets the momentum playing. Takes him down. Standing moonsault. I believe that was a... I want to say Tieres, but I could be mistaken. Knee lift! And I think Osprey's bleeding a little bit. As now again, Bolushek, tope DDT. It's second nature, aiming for that neck of Will Ospreay. Bolushek showing he can target whatever he wants to, and he can make it work for him. Overhead shot, kick to the gut, kick to the high head, drop kick. An elbow kick to the gut. Brings in the arms. Has him up above the head. Had to muscle him up. Jesus! Gets driven on the back of his neck again. You can see Ospreay clutching at it. Count of 6 right now. Bolushek lifts him onto his shoulders, but Ospreay gets down, chops at the knee. Drop kick to floor Bolushek. Bolushek keeps getting up. Ref tells him to bring it in the ring or else they're going to be counted out. Ospreay obliges. Not that much blood, but it looks like it came from the bridge of the nose. But a kick to the gut holds him up, but Bolushek reverses it with a Hurricane Rana. Going for the Stormbreaker was Ospreay, but that reverse very well timed. Hook of the far leg, and now a kick out of 2. Bolushek thought that would be it. Surprised Ospreay can kick out, showing a little bit more emotion than he did at the start of this, but now locking it in again. Really back in that head and shoulders, turning him onto his side, but the rope break saves Ospreay. I don't think he would have been able to put up with that much pressure on his head and neck, but now, again, now I think Indian Deathlock it is. But again, that foot underneath the ropes. He's gonna have to pull him away if he wants to get that submission. Ospreay this time, digging in his bag of tricks, rolls him up, locks him in, but a kick out of 1. That does shift the complexion of this match. It puts Ospreay at an advantageous point. And now you can use the time to weaken the arms of Nathan. Kick to the lower back. Stomp to the arm. Another stomp to the arm, turns him over this time. Focusing on that left and right arms, just working them over and over again. Ospreay wants them to be null and void. So Ospreay uncorks the right, uncorks the left. Fun fact, Ospreay's grandfather, I believe, was a boxer. Whether you want to believe it or not. So maybe a little bit of this blood on Ospreay's face is bringing back some training memories. Maybe getting a little bit of the toughness out of him. Shoots over the ropes, hops up top. Pip, pip, cheerio! My voice cracked super hard there. Now aiming towards the head of Bolushek. I would have went for the pin. With Ospreay's predicament, I would have went for the pin right there, but it looks like Ospreay gonna set up for the Stormbreaker. Kicks him in the gut. Brings him up over the head. And Stormbreaker hits the mark, but I think, yeah, foot away from the ropes. We got 1, 2, and a kick out from Bolushek. Not going away yet. Now calling him up to his feet is Ospreay from that middle rope. Gobs in, Hurricane Rana, no! Oh, Jesus, gets powerbombed onto those knees. And that's just not just the lower back screaming, that's the entire spinal column, as now he locks himself back in, and that's gonna be a tap from Ospreay. Head and neck targeted to perfection. Bolushek showing he can be cerebral and breaking a man. Impressive back and forth. Ospreay looked to have had it, but that sudden grip just into that lock. A vicious, vicious lock. Ospreay had to tap out.
Nathan the Dragon Bolushek.
Nathan the Dragon Bolushek. Didn't know he went by that nickname. Impressive match between the two of them. GG to both men. Put on a bit of a clinic here. So now we go to the semi-main event. Tonight, it's going to continue Legacy versus Tutton. Legacy and Tutton, these two have been going back and forth for a while now. I messed up and didn't put the right match type. Shit. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna need a little bit more time on this one.
No, yeah. No, yeah. I get that. See, I have the sign here.
I don't know what the hell my friends are sending, but this is actual insanity. I look away from the group chat for 5 seconds.
Following contest is scheduled for
Ignore the audio you hear. I need to fix some stuff. Jeez. I just need to fix that because this is supposed to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Match rules. Okay, how do I... Okay, so I just don't have, hold on. I'll need a little bit of time. This is a bit of an awkward one. I seem to have been caught with my pants around my ankles. Because I thought this was already a thing. Apparently it's not. Okay, so I do that real quick. That. There we go. Do this. Put it here. Do that. Go here. Get you. And get you. And there we go. 2 out of 3 falls. Got it working. It was no pause. It's all play. Don't know what you're talking about. So far, out of this best of 7 series, it has been 2 points to Legacy, 2 points to Tutton. So this is going to act as a tiebreaker and really set up exactly where both men stand going in to what could be the final match next week.
weighing in at 266 pounds, super smooth Sugarfoot.
Tutton. Tutton. A lot of things can be said about him. Underrated, most likely. Loves to party? Absolutely. Surprised the world when he took that title off of Legacy the first time at last season's Christmas Bash. Won undoubtedly. That is the most glorious outfit. It really is, honestly. Man's ready for a party every day. He did 100% surprise the world when he beat Legacy for that title.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 245 pounds.
It's easy to take the title, but
Superstar.
lost it back to Legacy. No sounds, okay. That's weird. Now, Legacy. Making his way down to the ring. Both these men definitely have a bit of a bit of a slide towards each other. Because it was both of them that ended each other's title reigns. Totutton originally getting that surprise win over Legacy that no one saw coming. And then when it was set to be Phantom versus Legacy at the comeback show in early February, Phantom was injured. Legacy was picked out because he had not had his title rematch. And then Legacy proceeded to win the title back. Management, fearing that it could become a hot potato situation like when the title was first introduced this best of 7 series between the men that's already seen them face off in a tables match, a cage match, submission only match, I believe, and a backstage brawl. And now what could be the deciding point to lead into the final match between them. Goes off the ropes, hits him with a springboard cutter. A 2 out of 3 falls match. See who definitively gains that advantage. Both of these two, one thing I can expect is just quick back and forth offense. Because neither of these two are slow in any use of the word. Legacy, when he first came to DKW, I would have to say, surprised everyone. Beating the world champion at the time, Dwayne, in almost 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, almost under 2 minutes. Pinning him, and then proceeding to take the title in a hard-fought match the very next week. From there, would run through 90% of the locker room, basically making himself the goddamn final boss, Jesus, of DKW. This match is set under a 20 count. It's for anyone concerned. It's a Totton. Oh, hits him with a wheelbarrow DDT. Faints him out for it. Oh, and banging his head off the steel post. But for that bit, when Legacy was champion, he was regarded as the final boss because few could beat him and no one could take the title off of him. Whenever he lost, it was basically, okay, next week you got a title shot. No one could get past the title shot. No one could make that definitive step to take the title away from Legacy. In comes Totutton as a surprise, as essentially a surprise pick for Legacy defending his title at Christmas Bash. What happens? He ends up pinning Legacy after hitting a Rainbow Sangria, the 360 knee, the 360 double knees that he uses. Beat Legacy 1, 2, 3, middle of that ring, and essentially took the title from him. When Legacy got his rematch, he took the title back. Almost no defenses under Totutton's belt after the month we took off of DKW for me to get acquainted with my new schedule. And since it's just been back and forth between them, trying to figure out who's going on. What in the world was going on with those kicks? Now Legacy just decides, fuck it, I'm gonna rend your arm out of socket. Trust Bingo Totton up. Totton rings around. DDT spikes Legacy. Tries to go for a quick jab. Legacy returns with fire with the left hand. Get some of the gut. Reels up both arms. Oh! Driving his face right into that mat. Now hook at the far leg now. We got one and a quick kick out from Totutton. Kick to the gut. Picks the arm. Wait a minute. Oh! Interesting use of moves here. Now going for the frog splash. Misses the mark. Now, Totutton lining him up with kicks. Headshot connects. Quickly goes for the pin. Tries to get the first one in this match. And a kick out at 2. Kicks him in the gut though. Brings him in. And oh, Bunny Destroyer! Hooks the far leg off of that. We got 1, 2, and again Legacy shoots that shoulder up. 2 out of 3 falls match so far. The score is 0-0. Now climbing from the middle rope. Jesus, dropping that elbow. The air time he got. Bringing that knee in. Prepping him. Looking for... Oh, again, kicks him in the gut. Looking for another Bunny Destroyer. Hits it. Leslie getting his head reeled all the way back from it. Count of 2 and another kick out from Legacy. Not willing to lose that first fall. Tries to roll in for something. Totutton comes off the ropes. So far, it looks like Totutton's been able to hold his own. Both men, similar thoughts, different styles. Oh! Execution as he rolls in with a flatliner. Now Legacy from the middle of the ring. Shoulder tackle. No, gets blocked by that knee from Totutton. Springs in over the ropes. Not far enough. May have overshot how far he could go. Now reels him over. Tries to pull him in. Totutton blocks it. Picks his head in. Oh, drops down. Over the back of his head. Dropping all that upper body weight. Now telling him off like a child. Calling elbow. Picks him back up to his feet. But now, Legacy firing back with those elbows. Legacy's comfortable in situations like this. Sheer drop. Brain buster. Using that momentum behind his head to drive it deeper into that mat. And I'm dropping that knee to follow. Legacy is no slouch by any stance of the imagination. Totutton the same. While it was a surprise that Totutton, oh Jesus, Pele kick, was able to take that title off of Legacy, it's surely because Legacy was beating everyone at that time, and everyone thought Totutton would be added to the list. Totutton in no way is a bad wrestler. Right now going toe to toe with Legacy, improving it, shooting off of his chest with a single kick. Sends him off into the corner. Second time. Big overhead. Starts working on the leg. Sends Legacy back into the corner. Legacy getting overwhelmed here for that first fall of the match. Now brings him out. Hoists him up on that top turnbuckle. Totutton, oh, catches the elbow to the head. Legacy trying to reposition himself, but Totutton now raining down shots. And just using that elbow. Jesus. Now switches stance and oh my god, avalanche poison Rana. Totutton not holding back by any stance of the imagination, not giving up, still holding strong, tries to go for a jab, but Legacy reverses it. Shot to the head. Totutton shaking his head. No, second shot. Totutton's hulking up. Third shot. Totutton's not going nowhere. And blocks the fourth one, now just raining back fists. Brings in the boot. Goes off the rope. Big leg drop. Harnessing the spirit of the man Hulk Hogan. Hits him with the Rainbow Sangria. Hooks him for a leg. 1, 2. First fall goes to Sutton. And now peppering Legacy again. Ducks the kill shot. Right hand. Ducks under. Pele kick finds the mark on the top of the head. First falls to Tutton. He just needs another one to take this point and set himself up for that final match, that final meeting between the two. 7-match series, 2 between the men. Whoever gets that 3rd point is 1 away from winning and holding that title, adding those days that this tournament has been going that this series has been going on to their resume. Rolls in, big senton. And now Legacy ascending to the top. Ref doesn't tell him to get down, but he's still gonna get the result. Big frog splash. 1, 2, and 3. That's 1 apiece. 1 apiece. The next fall ends this match. This back and forth between these men. 1 shot to end it all. Kick to the gut. No. So Tutton taking Rainbow Sangria again. Puts the leg, really reels him in. Trying to take that last fall. And he does it! So Tutton taking the win in this match. An impressive win.
Here is your winner, Super Smooth Sugarfoot.
With this, that puts Tutton at 3-2 in terms of the series. So Tutton up to a 3, Legacy down on 2. The next match between these two could be the one to end it all. I can only imagine what that would be. An instant classic shit between these men. Hell of a match. Back and forth to the very end. Impressive. GG to both these men. Let's move on to our main event of the evening. Second to last match was this best of 7 series. This match right here is gonna be a unique one. It's gonna be under DKW rulings. The only change made to that, instead of normal rulings, it's going to be a 20 count on the floor. This match is for all the marbles here. These two women have been going back and forth, ushering each other to the ring, attacking each other, just all around. The last match these women had ended in a count out. Actually, what am I talking about? DKW rulings. I must be outside my mind. I completely forgot. This match is a Falls Count Anywhere match for the DKW Women's World Championship. And I could only imagine what these two are going to do with all that rain. The night has been building to this Women's World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion, Sweet Paw, going 1-on-1 with Melissa Ewing. This match has a lot of implications to it. Yup. Sweet Paw ended up becoming DKW Women's World Champion after defeating Danny Weaver in a hell of a match. Weaver did everything she could to try to retain. Sweet Paw just had the recipe down pat, put a bow on Danny Weaver, and then proceeded to take that DKW Women's Championship. But earlier that very night, we found out that Melissa Ewing would be the next in line to have been ushering each other to the ring, possibly to study each other further. With everything said and done, it ended up in a match between them. Sweet Paw would jump Melissa before the bell could ring, ending the match. I got hiccups. Ending the match in a count out draw. Because of that, management had decided the best way to handle this is to give them free reign. If they want to fight in the ring, they can fight in the ring. If they want to fight at ringside, they can fight at ringside. If they want to take it backstage and end the match there, they can take it backstage and end the match there. If they want to take it to the crowd, they can take it to the crowd. If they want to take it to the stands, they can take it to the stands. If you want to take it to the merchandise, you can take it to the merchandise. You want to take it to this announce table, please don't, but you could. You can take it anywhere in this arena. Hell, you can take it up and down Broad Street, New York, go all the way to the goddamn Times Square. Cause this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. DKW Women's World Champion Sweet Paw doesn't have the belt on her. It was stored at ringside earlier today. She is the champion, though. Like I said before, beating Danny Weaver in a hell of a match to take that title off her and become the second DKW Women's World Champion. And this is going to be her first defense. A very difficult thing to manage. Let's say that. First defenses are always the most questionable ones. People always assume champion's gonna retain, pad out their champion time. But we've seen a lot of cases in DKW where that's just not the case. First defense could be your last. For instance, Danny, her first defense was Sweet Paw, who she lost the title to. And now Sweet Paw's first defense is Melissa Ewing, a woman that is highly regarded for winning a stupid amount of championships all over the EFED scene. So with all things said, this is a tall task for Sweet Paw. Ref checking on both of them, rings the bell, and we get this Falls Count Anywhere match underway. Remember, DKW Women's World Championship on the line. Falls Count Anywhere ruling. If they want to take it out of the ring, they can. And now, ref's in the way, but we can see Sweet Paw enforcing her will on Melissa early in this match, trying to keep that pressure on her, not trying to lean too much so she doesn't get the tides turned, but I think that didn't matter much to Melissa. Snap suplex, Sweet Paw gets out of the ring. Women already taking advantage of the Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Quick DDT on the outside. Drops the knee. Sweet Paw moves right out of the way. Big right hand gets blocked. Almost three shots got blocked. Second one broke through. Put the guard down now. Snap suplex return on Melissa. Back kick between the eyes from Melissa to Sweet Paw. On elbow again. Spinning heel to the gut. That's gonna be something. On elbow again. Brings her up. Oh! Same maneuver there. Hook of the far leg. Trying to put this out quick, but a kick out at one. Quick kick out. And Sweet Paw, a little bit unsure. Not sure how to feel about this. I'll be completely honest. Kick to the gut from Melissa. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want this match to go too far. Oh, wait a minute. Bumped into the ref there. Maybe bought her some time to recover, and now sending Melissa over to that barricade. Right hand gets blocked. Melissa kick to the gut. Brings the head in. Hooks her in. Planting her face first on the thinly padded concrete floor. These women already turning things up a little bit. Ow! And Melissa with the mind games early. Spinning back fist. Just unloading on Sweet Paw. Fakes her out with a chop. Goes DDT. Hooks the far leg. We got one. We got two and a kick out. Melissa surprised Sweet Paw didn't cave in there. And already taking advantage of the false count anywhere ruling. No disqualification in a false count anywhere match. Sweet Paw in a hurry to get that chair out of Melissa's hand. She's already had enough offense. She does not need the rocker pulling out a chair and using it. Get to the gut. Multiple shots. Headshot. Now a belly to belly suplex. Good God. Already unloading. Turns her around. And now looking to put a bow on Melissa. Hooks the far leg off of that. 1, 2, and oh, a kick out. Not enough. Not enough to put Melissa away. Sends Melissa to the opposite side of the ring. Sweet Paw already looking tired. She's got a whole match to go if she thinks that's all it's going to take down Melissa. But now Sweet Paw using those same mind games. Getting back up to her feet. Calling elbow again. Picks her arm. Tries to drop the knee again. Melissa moves out of the way. Ooh, single leg drop kick. It's the mark. Calling elbow. Sends her into the ring. Now Sweet Paw getting into the ring. Catches a clothesline from Melissa. Looks like she was going to try for something, but Ewing may have seen it coming. Already got some momentum skating in her direction. Got 1, 2, and a quick kick out. Not quick, but 2.5. Stands her up. Super rocker dropper from out of nowhere. Walked right into it. We got 1, 2, and a quick kick out from Sweet Paw. Sweet Paw needs to be careful. A move like that could really put an end to a title reign. And right now, Sling Blade follows up on it. Looks like she's going back up to the top, but Sweet Paw hit. Oh, Jesus, another one. Wait a minute. Count of 2. Another kick out from Sweet Paw. Could have been 3. 2 rocker droppers back to back. Sweet Paw moves out of the way to the standing moonsault. Clothesline gets ducked. Big swat on the left hand. Back fist. Now Melissa unloading. Kick to the gut. Has Sweet Paw reeling over. Another back fist gets ducked. Calling elbow again. Picks out the leg from underneath. Works her way back up to the head now. Showing the fundamentals of wrestling. Springs off the rope. Big kick. Caught Sweet Paw right on the side of the jaw. But a kick between the eyes from Sweet Paw. Not wanting to have Melissa put a bow on her title reign. That was cheesy, but I'll roll with it. Calling elbow again. Tucks in the head. Snap suplex. Yes. Gets back up to her feet though. Rear waist lock. Brings her down. Fundamentals wrestling. Wrestling takedown. And now bringing her back up to her feet. Back fist. Chop. 2 of them. Right hand from Sweet Paw. Turns her around. Wait a minute. Look at her put a bow on Melissa. Turns her over. Hooks the far leg. We got 1, 2. No, and another kick out from Melissa. Both these two unwilling to say die. But at a certain point, you gotta recognize they're just tapping into the second well. Sweet Paw screaming at Melissa, just stay down. I'm not sure if that's exactly what she said. I could only make an assumption. But now this match is going. Now Sweet Paw just targeting the lower back of Melissa. Tries to go for it again. Melissa gets right back up to her feet. Swat of the left hand. Tries to go for a second one. Counter with the left hand. Brings her in. Exploder. Different style of exploder suplex. Now Sweet Paw going all the way up to the top. I can only be thinking nefarious intent in those eyes. And it hurt. Oh, double axe handle from all the way up top. Now right hand turns her around, grabs her, and puts a bow on Melissa on the outside. No, it's almost thin padding on the concrete floor to end. Got two, and Sweet Paw retains. I see just making the awkwardest of sounds, not the awkwardest of points. Okay. Cheetah, both these women. A back and forth that was building up since last season sees its resolve.
Dragon Women's World Champion, the Queen.
Sweet Paw holds on to the title for the dawn of a new season. Managing to overcome Melissa Ewing in what is bound to be one of the shining matches of the early start of the season. Biggest test has already been met. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode of DKW Season 3, Episode 1. That's what I meant to say. And I'm getting word that that next week, not next week, but next show, so next bye week, today's the 27th, so next show is most likely going to be on the 11th of May. We are bound to have 2 debuts, a few returns, and I think maybe a little bit more. We're not exactly sure. But with titles staying where they are, we have to imagine Totutton, best of 7 series, got the win. 2 out of 3 falls. The match before this, going in with the advantage into May 11th. Could that be the last match in this best of 7 series to end it all and crown an official DKW World Heavyweight Champion? Could it be that Legacy comes back from that deficit and sets up another match? I don't even know what it could be. Hell, I don't even know what next match is going to be for them. But all rights in the term, all plans in the future. Right now, we just got to bask in the moment. Thank you all for watching so much. It is very appreciated. All new debuts, new faces, new returns, all of it. Maybe a little bit of new style of wrestling. Once again, thank you all for watching. I know I'm sounding like a broke record, but let's be honest, it's all I can do. To keep the wrestling momentum going, we are going to give a raid to Mr. Voodoo Ush. Currently streaming Thursday Night Wrestling. I believe that is Extreme Digital Wrestling. He's streaming. Very fun show over at Mr. Voodoo's VDW, an inspiration for DKW and a lot of E-Feds around. I often quote him as a godfather of the DKW community. Well, sort of. Technically, yes. Godfather of the DKW community, and also a godfather of the E-Fed community we find ourselves in now. So we're gonna go over, give him a much appreciated follow, host a hell of a show. Thank you all for watching once again. Next show probably going to be May 11th. Until then, we're going to be doing some Resident Evil. My Rise is put on a little bit of a hold as of late because I want to get through Resident Evil. After that, we can jump back into My Rise and cook up a little bit with that. Want to take a little bit of break, diversify the content. Don't want everything to be a 2K thing. But yes, once again, thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated. I'll see you, beautiful people, in the next one. Sayonara.